Alright peeps, it's been minutes since I posted a video. So, here it goes. We're going to post a video on how to take a dash out of a, I don't know what year this is, around 99 Blazer, 2000. It's basically all the same from 94 to 2002. And, well, some of the older Blazers rolled over in the 94 is like split year. But anyway, if you got a round body S10 Blazer, S10 truck, S15, whatever, it's really about roughly the same thing. And it has been several hot minutes since I have pulled one of these out. They're should be simple. I mean, from what I remember, there's some screws down there. Take some panels off up here, drop the column, and basically just rolls back. You let the steering column sit on the seat, and you get into the heater box. That's where we're going. Heater core, and figure out the switches. I was just playing around with them. The floor vent don't work. But I got the defrost works. These upper ones work. The floor vent don't work. So there's some motors in there. So I got another. It's up here on brown truck. Another heater box. Might mess with that. See what parts we could pull. But I guess I got drain antifreeze. I forgot all about that. So more antifreeze draining. I wonder how hard that is. Most of these got a petcock, but you can never get to nothing. I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. But that's what we're going to do first. So there's other stuff I don't know, like wheel bearings, and I don't have any of that. We do have the heater core, and I don't know what else I'll video on this one. I don't know if you're interested, but full dash out of a 99 Blazer. Let me take a gander. What we got here? Oh, 97. Well, 99. No. 98. It's 10 and 97, so it's 98. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So let's get at it. Won't you come in and join? Okay? Okay, no? Alright. Anyway. Watch and have fun. Here we go. Alright peeps, you know, the dash exploded. I don't know what to say. It just, you know, boom. But anyway, you take these speaker covers off. There's a bolt. You get this vent cover off, which this one kind of disintegrated. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws there, and another screw over there in that speaker. And then you drop, there's 4 nuts holding the column on, you drop it. But before you do that, you got all them panels underneath. You just zip out, there's 4 or 5 screws in that lower panel. Then you take the bezel off, unplug all the wiring out of it, pull it out. I went ahead and pulled the cluster out just so it's not laying on stuff and cracking and breaking. And the other side's got, oh, it's got on the other side. You flip the glove box door open, and there's a 10mm on that side and a 10mm up in here, and that's where it just tilts out. Be sure I hit on there. Oh, then there's a bracket above the column. It looks like an L bracket, a real big one on each side. You got to take 2 bolts out this side and 2 on that side, both 10mm. And there's this weird cover under the column you take off, which is no big deal, 4 nuts. And they pretty much roll out. The newer stuff doesn't do this. I don't know why they got away from this. It's like, I mean, this is a little. I had a 95 S10. This is a 98. It's got a little bit more bolts in it than mine. And the other thing is, I need to get the heater box out, do heater core. So my S10, you just did this, and you could get to it, take a little cover off, and you got to it. This one, no. So if you want to do this the right way, pretty sure you got to take the fender and inner fender out, or something. You know, basically this side off, so you get 2 bolts. All that to get 2 bolts. I could be wrong. I don't know. It has been a minute since I fooled with this stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not doing that. So we're going to switch heater boxes because this one's broke. I'll have to show you after I get it out because I don't think I can show you what's in there. But I'll try to show you on this one. So the floor heat right here on each side doesn't kick on. Well, it doesn't open. And this is what opens it right here. Well, no, oh, sorry, this one. This one opens and closes it. So it looks like it's moving in the vehicle until you look down through and it's broke off right over here. So we're going to use this box, put a new heater core in this box. And then in this box, it's already got the 2 lower bolts broke off because these are on the outside. This one goes on the inside. So I'll take this one off. This one's on the outside, I'll get it. And one here, I'm guessing, oh, this one, there's 3. So I have 4 bolts, and that looks like it. Then you'll have to unplug this little gadgetry, and there's a vacuum hose here. Oh, and your wire, this stuff, it controls, I think, all this kind of stuff, I guess. Oh, another vacuum. I think that's it. So yeah, we're going to use this box, and since it's already broke at the bottom, we're not using this box. We'll just go ahead and break that box so we don't have to take all that off. Yeah. See how that goes. Because another thing is, this dash doesn't come out as far as my other truck I had. So, see what happens, I guess. But yeah, the dash just kind of exploded into the floor there. And this thing is crispy, like it's baked in the sun way too long. Like you touch anything, it's just like poof. But as I put it together, I'll get in there more on that. And if I missed any of the screws, I'll let you know. But I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Alright, let's see how hard they are to get these bolts out here. Because you got, okay, that one's easy. Got one there. Should be one right there. I'm hoping there's not one in behind that. Yes. And this box is, just comes apart. I don't know, they all do that. And the box is underneath the disintegrating box. There's no point in the disintegrating box. So I don't know why that's on there. So let's do the word of the show right now. Disintegrate. Yep, there it is, disintegrate. Alright. Let's pull the bolt off on the inside. I gotta show you where that one's at. Showed you on that box, but I think I could get to it with the dash to where it's at. I'm not sure. But I gotta get down in here. Get a light up in there. Take that one off, like I said, and then there's a couple more plug-ins on this one. Let's go check the other box. Maybe, oh no, we got, yep, there's plugs there. We're good. We're golden. Because I don't know what year this one was out of. It might have been a 99, but it should be 99 at 02, hopefully the same. Alright, 10 millimeter, boom, let's go. Alright, got some more bolts out. But there's 2 bolts that I can't get to. So, you can do the right thing. Don't do this one. Try to get to the bolts if you got to do it to yours. I got a tool. Since we're not reusing this air box, we're just going to snip them off. So there's a tool. Does, some fancy stuff. I'm going to go in here and zippity-doo-dah there and zippity-doo-dah over there. And hopefully it works, because that's what's broke on the other one. And so I won't need them bolts anyway, because the other one's broke. It's got 3-4 bolts holding it anyhow. So plus the dash will be all smushed in there against it anyhow. With the dash smushed up there as tight as it is, it ain't going nowhere. So let's get at it. Let's see what happens. Because I don't know, it seems like it's once come loose, but there's 2 bolts there. Plus I still got to take the heater core loose and drain the antifreeze. And we'll do that last. Soon do it first, we'll do it last. See if that worked. How loose are you? Ooh. Might have done it. Let's drain some antifreeze. Alright, with those zippity-doo-dah down there on the floor, heater core drained, that's done. Wiggle, 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 pop. You know, now I'm going to leave that there. Luckily it stayed there because there's other vents there. I'll just take it off the other one. And yeah, look, that's, yeah, nightmare is for real here. And here it is. Here's that little blend door. It's, you know, seen better days. It gokin'. It definitely gokin'. So put this on the other one. Throw that into there. And take that bottom piece off. And we can switch heater cores. And hopefully everything's pretty much the same, and it looks like it. This came out with a 2-wheel drive, and that's, you know, not 2-wheel drive, 2-door, and this is 4 doors. But cool beans. Definitely a lot going on. I got some heats going. I got my little fire pit, garage fire pit. So I guess next will be switch that stuff out, then reassembly. Like I said, I'll try to show you where all these bolts are if I can remember. I think what I did, I got me one of them Chilton books when I first did one. Worked out pretty good. I don't think I watched any videos back in the day. I think I just used the book. Yeah. It's done. How would we just leave it like that? See all the stuff. Alright, start reassembly. Cool. Heater box is ready to go back in. Core's all in, button down. You had to take this off. Makes it a little easier to take this little motor off and get that in and out. And I reused the stuff that was around the other one out of this one. That's the one that came out of the Blazer. And got my stud back in. And I think, oh, I gotta take this off. I gotta take this little vacuum hose off because I left it on the vehicle. And this still turns inside, so hopefully this is good. If not, we got another one. I think it controls heat, hot, cold. I think. So, yeah, I believe we're ready to just chuck it back in. Let's do that. It's a little nipply out here. Well, peeps, it is in there, fighting it for a while, because you got to hook up the floor vent thing. It goes, and like you got your floor vent, plus there's little tubes that go under the carpet and back, I guess, to the back seats. You got to get all that, you know, that's fun. Let's put it that way. Got one bolt in here, just gonna snug it up, and out here's all snugged up. You gotta take this out. There's a bolt down inside there. Took that bolt out and that bolt out. I took the ground strap off, make some room. That plug, just gotta do the heater core lines there. And you know, I'll dump antifreeze and all that back in it, but do that later. So I guess now we're going to roll this dash back. Got the main harness unhooked. The airbag wire, the speaker wire, not speaker wire, radio wire, we got to run back up, bolt it there, and then it snakes back through there. I think that's all for this side, and then you got that little computer you do on that side. all in your vacuum lines right there. And this one was kind of crushed under the box here, like glove box, so not sure why that is, but fix that later. And I believe that is it for this side. Oh, I gotta hook up this little vacuum somewhere. Right there. That one's done. Yeah, there's your bag. Then whatever that was, I'll remember here in a minute. Let's look down here, see if I can find something that needs a wire. It looks like it was definitely plugged in because it's clean and dirty. I'll figure it out here in a minute. But mainly get it back up close so you could hook all that up, and then you got to put this back up on these little pins. And there's where one of the bolts go under there on this side. That's pretty much all it holds it on this side, other than the ones that go across the top. So that, like I said, the 94, 5, 6, and 7 are way easier to do than this. You don't have to take out the whole box, because the heater core is like right there. Done. No, not this one, but oh well. Cool, let's go figure out what this wire is. I don't know, let me look around a little bit. Alright, I got the main harness plugged back in, the vacuum, and the airbag. Now, the wire, I don't know what it is. I think it was already unplugged. That's all on this side until we get the dash rolled back in. Now, the other side, go check it out, see if there's anything over there. Might just have to roll the dash up in and go from there on some of this stuff, because I got all this out of the way, pulled down, so put the dash on that little pin, and I guess roll it back in there, and then snag a bolt in to hold it, and kind of look around and see if there's anything else that I may have missed. But pull these guys in a second when I get the dash rolled back, because I need all my paws. Alright, got them little L brackets. One's there, 4 bolts. Help support it. And then, you know, one's up here against the glass, we'll do here in a little bit. Put the radio back in it. And some of this other stuffs. I'll put the cluster back in while the column's down, so it'll be way good or easier. And, you know, you got your 2 nuts there and 2 nuts back in there for the column, and that's back in. Then plug in all your stuff to your little computer box down there, and there was a vacuum line there I got to hook up. That's about it over here. Oh, and then you got your 10 millimeter bolt there, and one on the other side where you got to have the glove box up. But I think that's it. Now I got to hook up something else down there. I'll dig these in once I get this column up and out of the way here. Alright, got it running, and temperature's up. I do have floor heat coming out of vents. Seems like heat coming out everywhere. It's definitely better than it was. So now it's time to put all this stuff back on. Got a few screws in the dash. Gotta put these speaker covers back on, and that thing pretty much shattered into pieces because it was sun baked. Push it back on what's left of it. Another speaker cover. This urinal looking thing goes up in here, and a bunch of other screws for the lower plastic, other cover plastics, and all them bolts that go in there that kind of hold the dash in place too. There's one there, 10 millimeter. And snug all them down, and I guess the dash job's done. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. So I'll shut it off and let it do its thing, and I'll bolt all this stuff back in. Everything out under the hood is done for the heat. Gotta put the skid plate back on. I took it off the drain antifreeze. Made a little gutter to get to. So, oh, then you got a bunch, yeah, all these bolts are like 7mm. They're pretty much all the same. So, just pick one and put it wherever, because there's, you know, a bunch of them. So if something exciting happens, I'll bring you back in, but not much right now. It's just idle, and then I gotta do something with this, because it was rigged in there to begin with, and I gotta find something to hold it. So I don't know, everything, all the other stuff kind of just snapped into place. So that was groovy. And this one panel goes under, in between this console thing. You got to kind of finagle it in there. It's a little taut. All right, bolt some stuff back on. Hey, well, it's all back together, and it's got heats. All the switches, everything works. Put all the little 7mm back in it. And that's pretty much it. There you go. So, I don't know what I'm going to work on next. That's it for the heater core in an S10 Blazer 98. So, yeah, nothing weird happened. Just put all your covers back in, and all them little bolts. So stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to work on next. It's like winter time, cold, so I don't know what it'll be. Don't have a lot going on. I know it's been like a hot minute since I put something up. Nothing, this ain't super exciting, but that's what I'm doing right now, just heater core. May end up doing some other stuff to it, wheel bearings or something. We'll see. If I do, I guess I'll video that shenanigans. And maybe overloads in the back, I think. Alright, that's it, peeps, for this one. Stay tuned for more fun.